welcome back. Too many projects, not enough time. I'm Andrew. Here we are in the shop. It's a little rainy outside where the new Can-Am 6x6 is, Defender. So we're going to do the intro in the shop and then we'll move out to do a little shot in the actual Can-Am on what we're doing today. And what we're doing today is we're adding on all of the UTVs and accessories that we have that have batteries. They all have these little setups on them. We do have some with alligator clamps for just clipping onto the batteries if need be, but they all have this plug on the end which plug into a battery tender. Now here's just a single battery tender just that I have down here at the house. If I got to charge a battery up, this is what I use. Unless I need a deep cycle, then I have a big proper battery charger as well. But up at the lake we have two 4-unit battery tenders for all the accessories we have up there, and so everything gets plugged in, especially over the winter. All the batteries get maintained up there in the winter because it gets down to -40 plus sometimes in the winter, and everything's frozen for the whole winter. So all the accessories have these hanging off them, so we can plug a battery tender into it to keep it charged. The Can-Am Defender did come with one of those plug-ins already on the battery, so we can just plug it straight in. I'm going to go one step further because it's under the seat and you've got to kind of take the battery cover off and then find that plug in and plug it in to make that much faster and easier. What I found is this great little plug-in surface mount plug for these guys. So you can just take your battery tender wire, have this surface mounted. You can mount it anywhere you like on the outside, and that way it's not just a dangling end that you kind of got to plug into all the time. It gives you a nice surface mount, and then you can just plug it in like that. Has a cap on it, keep the dust and the dirt and the water and snow out of it. So what I've done, I've taken one of these and actually mounted it right here in the center of the dash. Basically just drilled a big hole and then screwed it into the face. It does have a pigtail on the end, and they all have this same plug from the battery tenders to them. Now I have the connection on the battery itself, and now I have this in the dash. So to connect the two, I ordered I ordered a 3-foot extension or a 1-meter extension as well as a 2-meter extension because I didn't know which one I would quite need. I wasn't sure if the 1-meter one was quite long enough. It is. So basically connecting this to the battery end, this to the dash end. Super simple installation. Now you could mount this, surface mount this on the side of your unit, so it's right where you get in to sit down or anywhere that's handy for you. For me, center of the dash is quite handy. I just lean in, I can plug it here, I don't have to fumble under the seat, find the battery anymore, and I can just plug it straight in here, battery tender done. Now, other great feature about this, if you have accessories now with this same plug, that same plug can plug directly into here and you can power them from the center of your dash, which is a better connection than using your, for old school sake, your battery, your cigarette lighter charger. They get a little flimsy and frail after a while and don't really work, and you've got to jiggle them around. So I really like the idea, even if you have to adapt some of your accessories. Say you had a spotlight that normally plugs into your cigarette lighter, you can change the plug out to one of these plugs, plug it straight into here. Much better connection, a lot tighter, less wiggling around. So I like this idea. You can charge from it, you can run equipment from it if you had to. A couple of years back we did a redneck hot tub up at the lake, and I basically ran a boat bilge pump which I threw in the 1,000-liter tote, and wired one of these plugs to the end of it, and I plugged it in. I actually ran it off my ATV. which I had to idle my ATV every now and then to charge the battery back up, but I ran that, which pumped water through a pipe that was across the fire pit, and that heated the hot tub up. Long story short, great, you can run any accessory off it. So let's go out and brave the rain out there and just wire this in. Super simple to wire in. Say there's a plug on the other end at the battery, there's a plug here at the dash. We just plug the 3-foot in the middle and then put the dash back in. Let's go take a look. Okay guys, so what I have here is the battery tender hooked up to the battery terminals, and then with this center plate removed, we are then able to basically connect this 3-foot extension. We plug the 3-foot extension into it right here. There's the red and black extension we have. Run that down under the floor. Now that comes forwards, and then we'll take a look at where it goes up under the dash here. I then pop this little cover off. It just clips under here, so pop that up. Run the cable through the middle. Then with this panel removed at the front here with a bunch of screws, we can simply pass up this cable. Okay, so then that cable passes up through the back of the dash here and forwards. You take your center dash piece, and off the center of the back of the dash is the plug right there. Pass that in, connect them up. Simple as that. Now I still have a bunch of wiring here that I'm doing for another video that I still need to connect up permanently, but this particular part of that connection is now connected, and then you just put your dash back in and away you go. You can now charge it by simply popping this out, plug in your trickle charger or your maintenance charger into here. You can run accessories from here. It's just a much better plug-in than the old cigarette lighter plug-in, which does come standard in it. So thanks for coming along guys. Remember to like and subscribe if this has been helpful for you. We are getting back to Old Ivy here soon. We just got to get the new Can-Am Defender back going, back up to the lake, ready to do a job up there as winter's coming along, and I do have a plow coming for it. So thanks again for joining me on this video, and we look forward to seeing you next time.